Hey everyone, how you doing? Guess who? Me, of course. Like I am every night, or morning or day, depending on where you are in the world. It's my night, early morning. I know I can do these earlier, and you can watch the recording, but I like when there's a few people on. Commenting at the time helps, and at least I know I'm not sitting here talking to myself, which I am right now until someone comes on. So, oh look, there's someone! Yay! I'm not alone anymore. My daughter's been away for the last few days, so I've been batching it here. So she's back tomorrow. So she's asked me. She rings me every night anyway and says, "Oh, have you burnt the apartment down yet?" No, not yet. So yeah, she trusts me. Not really. Don't think so. She's always checking on me. It's just like having a mother. Turn that off. Hang on a second. There we go. Busy day. I had a very busy day today. It's good. I always have busy days, but as I said to someone before, keeps me out of trouble. So, which is pretty cool. I like keeping out of trouble as best I can. I was talking about yesterday about wanting to use the traffic exchanges and things like that, and I know some of you already do. I've had quite a few people message me with links to different traffic exchanges and things like that. I'm going to get on with probably tomorrow with with Chuck and talk to him about traffic exchanges, and because apparently he knows how to use those sort of things too. I've never actually used them, but I have heard they're very, very handy to have. So I know Tom's got us in some forums and stuff like that about Bitcoin Ascension and things like that. So that's good. But the traffic exchanges, I really want to investigate them and learn how to do them and see what we can do to really expand where we're seen and everything like that. So because Facebook isn't the only thing in the world. So it's a good place, but there's millions of people out there in the forums and things like that, and there's plenty of forums and traffic exchanges we can go to spread the word of what we want to do here. I wouldn't mind getting into some of the groups that want to help save the planet. You know what I mean? Animals and people. It'd be awesome to be working with those people because they already have that mindset. They already have that vision. If we can show them what we're doing and how we want to do it, I'm hoping they'll join us. So anyone out there, when they've got some time on their hands, look up the different forums and things like that for different causes, and not like the big like change.org or something like that, but there's plenty of forums out there for like animal welfare, child welfare, poverty, things like that. There's literally, there's seriously over billions of people in the world who want to end poverty, and there's plenty of countries around the world that are in poverty, and different parts of continents and things like that, like over in Africa and things like that. It's Africa's a very general term. Some countries in Africa do are quite alright, and so I don't want to make out that all Africa's in poverty or anything like that, but there's some very bad places over there that need a lot of help, and I'd love to get the countries in Africa that use the internet and aren't in poverty, and see if we can get as many of them on board as possible. So we've got like we have Mitt Phoenix over there, and Phyllis Baker, of course, she's in South Africa. She's wonderful lady, very intelligent lady, and Nick and Nora over in Ghana, I believe, and they're countries that within Africa itself that really can make a big difference over there. There's a lot of people over there, and they all want to end poverty. I know they do, because who'd want to be in poverty? Not me, that's for sure. And and there's a lot of people over there, and especially with Bitcoin being as low as it is, it's a fantastic opportunity. But I want to seriously look into that a bit more too. Let's see what else. Someone messaged me. She goes, so they said, so you want 1 million people, say your matrix works faster. I thought, well, yeah, of course, that's a bonus as far as I'm concerned. The matrix is just a bonus to me for what I actually want to do. It's sort of a way to monetize what we really essentially want to do. that's what we're doing. It's sort of like a lot of these charity groups monetize their sites in different ways. They sell teddy bears they make, and they use AdWords and things like that to monetize sites and to raise money to be able to do things apart from people's donations. And that's sort of what we do. You're donating to the Matrix and things like that, and but with ours sort of thing, you'll get something back besides the satisfaction of fulfilling these causes. And I was talking to David Clark today, and he should have some information for me on Monday regarding over here in Australia anyway with the merchandise. And I've already got stuff from Elaine and Juliet, and I've got to talk to Chuck as well. But I'll make a Google form so we can do maybe a pre-order, so we know what where it's going to be. Mostly in terms of what countries, and also what people want. So we might do a pre-order form, so we can get the money together, and then I can send it to the different reps, and they can go and order it for us. So we might do a bit of a build-up, and then do it when we've got enough numbers up. And remember, profits from that make accounts for Bitcoin Ascension, which are then given back to you. I always have to reiterate that because we get new people joining every day. We're making merchandise, new people. We've got to get t-shirts and polo shirts and hoodies, but we'll be doing other stuff as well. But I'm just starting off with that. But we'll be doing things like coffee cups and mouse mats, USB sticks, all sorts of things like that. I want to get some little gadgety things that are fun to have, for Bitcoin Ascension, and I think it's just a great way of being part of Bitcoin Ascension, but it also benefits you again. So, I love working with these win-win situations where you're doing something, but it actually benefits you no matter, whatever we do, it's going to benefit you, but it also benefits others first and then benefits you. And I think that's a great philosophy to have. So we'll have the merchandise up and running and everything like that. Yeah, but I had a person say, so you want 1 million people for the Matrix as well. Yes, obviously, duh. I want 10 million, but, it's me. But why do I want, say, 10 million people? Well, in terms of what we're doing with wanting to end poverty and suffering and things like that, would you rather ask, say, a philanthropist for $10 million? Would you like to ask 10 million people who are all here for the same reason for $1? Think how much we can get done. That's why I want, 1 million people, 10 million people, 20 million people in Bitcoin Ascension. Isn't just for the Matrix, which is fantastic, and anything else I bring into Bitcoin Ascension, but we can get so much done that it's just absolutely insane. That's why I want big numbers, because we can get more done with the big numbers, and we'll have people in every part of the world. We'll have people with different skill sets. We already have that. And videos and traffic exchanges and things like that. People that teach us quite a lot within the group, and that's what if I can use everyone from the group to be able to better Bitcoin Ascension. I mean, that's fantastic on its own. It means you don't have to outsource so much, and all the funds that we do make, sort of thing, can it's going to benefit people around the world. So that's why I want 1 million people. As I said, the byproduct of the Matrix working and all of us getting money as well is a great bonus, a great benefit, because we're able to do our own personal things as well as working with the foundation that we want to set up. So so that's why I want 1 million people. But I lied a bit because I really want like 10, 20 million people, because it's just amazing. And you think that's big numbers, and it kind of is. It is a big number. Don't get me wrong, but when you look at the scale of the world and how there's like 7 billion people in the world, you think 1 million people or 10 million people, it's not much. It's a drop in the ocean. It really, really is. So, it's not too big a dream to have that many people. There's quite a few companies I know of, or charities I know of, tens of millions of people in those. I mean, it takes time, yeah, but I don't expect to do it all tomorrow. But no, I think it's a great thing. So, and it's something we will do and are doing. More people are joining today. Someone else went up to level 4 today. and things like that. So, you know, exciting stuff when that happens. Let's see what else I was going to try. Oh, yeah, videos. I was talking about videos earlier. Reno Ingenito, who lives down in Melbourne in Australia, he's one of our members. Good bloke. And he's done a whole string of videos. We've now put them up on the our YouTube site. He's gave me the links for those. And it talks about our vision and our dream to do with, like, one's designed like at pets, at animals, like pet sanctuaries and animals. Another one's for poverty and suffering and things like that. So, and then another one's lifestyle. So they go for a couple of minutes and they're absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much to Reno for that. He surprised me. He was releasing them and I didn't even know he was doing them. I saw it, yeah, obviously that's why we advertise, I guess, but I saw on a post and I saw the video. I haven't seen that one, but it doesn't look like Craig's. So I clicked on it and had a listen. Oh, that's really, really cool. I love that, you know. Good music and, it doesn't go too long, but it gets our message across, which is fantastic. So, so what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to make a post on my wall, on my timeline. We all know how well that video I did, that 7-minute video about the challenge went, and then went for about 7 minutes and everything like that. Everyone went mad with sharing it. We had over 800 shares, and we had, can't even remember, 2,500 views in just a few days. So what I was thinking of doing is getting one of Reno's, I hope I'm saying your name right. It's R-I-N-O. I didn't want to say Rhino because that's not right. So I hope it, I don't know. Anyway, I'll get one of his videos from YouTube on our YouTube channel, and I'll make a post. I'll put some writing there as well, and a link, obviously. But I think I'll use the link to the Facebook group or something like that. I'm not sure yet. But I'll make a video and put it on my timeline, and then I want you all to dash over there and share it. You know, share it in groups, share it on your timeline, and let's see how many shares we can get and how many views. Now, if that works, I can do one each day, and all you got to do each day is bang, 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 share that around, and it's sort of like an ad of a day, but we'll use the videos because this has a twofold benefit for us. One, gets the advertising done nice and easily. Yeah, we can comment on it as well, sort of thing. Don't forget to comment. That helps as well, but also, it gets our message out, but it also ranks up for the YouTube for people watching the video and everything like that. And we can make these videos go viral. My video went viral, that little 7-minute live I did. So I think we can do that with our videos. I think it's a fun way of doing it. So this week, I'll do a timeline video each day. I'll use Reno's and I'll use Craig's, and every time I do that, get you to go over and share. You know, hit the share. Like, comment, then share it. In groups and on your timeline and things like that, and I want to see how many shares we can get. I mean, 800 odd shares we got for that other one, so we can do it again like that, guys. We're growing. There's thousands of us here who are active with Bitcoin Ascension, so let's show the world that we are, because there's no good advertising that yes, we're all of one mind and we get 10 people doing something. So really, you've got to be, you can't say these words, you have to mean them. And to mean them, we have to represent what we're saying. So that's why it's important, I mean, since I started Bitcoin Ascension 4 months ago, I've seen, personally, I don't know, there could be more, but I've seen 15 programs that have started some started a bit before me, and some started at the same time, and some started after when I launched Bitcoin Ascension, and they're all gone. They all closed down. And I know some of my friends were in some of those, and this is why I created Bitcoin Ascension, so that sort of thing can stop. So we want something stable, we want something for the life of people, that's reliable. It's just amazing how many programs out there that don't cut it, and sometimes the intentions are good, it's just the execution isn't always that great, and other times we all know that they're plain old scams sort of thing. And they base it on the greed of people, or not the greed of some people, but on some people the desperation of people, because people are desperate, to be able to pay their bills and things like that. And I understand stress like you wouldn't believe, and I can understand the stress of not having money, and that's why people flock to these things. And but unfortunately, some may benefit, if you're lucky. but most get hurt, and I just hate seeing it, especially because I know so many people on Facebook, let alone anywhere else, and it's really heartbreaking to see some of these posts about these people being screwed over, because you'll never get a refund back from them. Oh no, we closed down, see you later. They're gone, you know. But always know that any business you go into, even if you're going for a quick cash one because you need the money, remember there's risk in everything. No matter who you join or who gets you in or anything like that, remember there's risk, guys. And if you don't want to take that risk, you just say no. The world doesn't end if you say no. You know, I want everyone to say yes to Bitcoin Ascension. Simply, if you imagine what would happen to the world if we got the message out there and everyone said, yeah, sure, it's not expensive, I'll come in, you know. And if everyone said yes, where would we be? You know, we'd already be fixing the world. You know, it's insane because that's how simple it is. And I think that's what's the most heartbreaking thing in the world. It is that simple. We've made it that simple. Even with what we want to do is that simple. You know, we don't have all this committees and red tape and things like that. You know, we just want to fix the world. And there's a lot of people out there, but as soon as you say, oh, I want to fix the world, we're doing it this way, everyone goes, oh, I don't know. You know, and if everyone just said yes, who could? You know, can afford it and things like that. If everyone just said yes, wow, where would we be? Where would the world be? You know, would there be so much suffering? I mean, there's always going to be suffering. There's always going to be poverty of some level somewhere. You know, and it really gets to my heart, sort of thing, how many people we can save. But people are too scared to act. You know, people will like to sit and watch and because of things that happen in their lives and things like that. So, but if someone came to offer them a hand, you know, because they were that, of course you're going to accept it. And these are the sort of, that's what I want to do. I mean, there's places all over the place. There's no water. There's and that's not just in third world countries. It's, I mean, I remember reading something in the States about this one town. This water's toxic or something. It has been for years, and that's in a first world country. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. You know, it shouldn't happen. You know, so they're the sort of things you know we want to fix. So people can have a basic living. I don't mean a mansion for every person or anything like that. I mean, just so they can live free and you know, and not have to worry about basic stuff that we take for granted. You know, I'm not talking about laptops. I'm talking about, you know, food, water, you know, security, clothing, you know, families that can stay together because we've taken away some of that stress. I mean, I think about it all day, every day. That's all I think about. What can I do to make a family happy somewhere? You know, and it only takes one. Now, if I can help one family, we can all help one family, that's fantastic. Now, if we have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million people, how many families are we going to help? Tons. It's so exciting. I love it. Okay, I won't keep going on, but I'll do that ad after I get off here. I'll write something fairly simple and put the video link in there as well. And then I want you to, and I'll put a post in here in Bitcoin Ascension saying, hey, go to my wall, blah, blah, blah. So, and all you got to do is like it, comment on it, you know, anything positive you like, and then hit share, and share it in groups, share it on your timeline, and let's make it go viral. If we keep doing that, we'll get the rankings up on YouTube, which is fantastic, because in the end, we really just want everyone, and it doesn't take a lot of work from you guys, which is even better, because I don't want to become a slave driver. We've got Juliet for that, so just kidding. Juliet, I love you, really, so really, really. Okay, that's it. I haven't seen a picture of my cat Charlie today, so I'll have to get on to Terry and say, I need a new picture of my cat. I'm missing my cat that I haven't been able to hold yet. Good old Charlie, little Charlie Chaplin. I was seriously, when I get over there, I might get a little bowler hat and or something like that, and a little tux for him, you know, and take a picture of Charlie Chaplin. I reckon that'll look really cool. If he lets me, he'll probably scratch me to death, but I think that'll look really, really funny. But anyway, okay, I'm rambling on. Shouldn't ramble on. It's too late in the morning, well, too early in the morning for me to keep on rambling. But I love you all very, very much. Thank you for everything you're doing all the time. Thank you, Reno, again, for your help, and Clive and Chuck and everyone for all the work they're doing. and I'm going to learn some traffic exchange stuff because that's something new to me, and let's see if we can really blitz that as well. We're growing, guys, and we're getting more and more talented people who see the vision of what we want to do, and it's exciting. It's just exciting, and that's, you know, it just fills me with such inspiration. Gian Keefe does it all the time with some of her comments. It's just pure poetry, just absolutely gorgeous comments she makes. The words just flow. It's just fantastic, and really puts our message out there just in the comments, let alone an ad. So okay, so that's it from me. I'll get going, and I'll do that post, and I'll be on again tomorrow. Before I go, sorry, competitions. We're sorting those out on Monday because Elaine, who's going to be doing all the transferring details over to the accounts, you people won who made an account. She's got stuff to do this weekend with her family, so we're not going to cut into her family time. So we'll do it Monday. As I said, there's no major rush anyway, but we'll organise it all for Monday and get that started. And there's like 100 of you, I think, or something. Hang on, 30. Yeah, about 100 of you. So, well, not 100 people, but 100 accounts to do. So, yeah, so all the love hearts are great because they were great competitions. Loved them. I'll have to come up with some more competitions. Hey, we love competitions. Competitions are fun. But let me organise the ad of the day that I'll do with the video of the day, and also the merchandise this week. I want to get up and running, and I want to make that form up, and so we can do a pre-order thing, so we know how much we need. Because if we get enough people wanting shirts in the right country, sort of thing, we can get discounts, which means if we get them cheaper, we sell them the same price. Just means we have more of a profit margin, and then we can buy more accounts in Bitcoin Ascension, and so which is fantastic. And I can put up stats and things like that on how much we've made and everything, so you guys know, because I want to be totally transparent. Okay, now I'm going. Okay, I'm really leaving this time. I'm sorry, you know, going. Look, I'm gone. No, I'm back. Okay, no, I'm leaving. I'll talk to you again tomorrow, and really support me on this sharing the video thing, please. I get excited seeing the numbers. I love numbers, and let's make these videos go viral, and make Bitcoin Ascension great. Catch you all later. See you later. Bye bye.